This is a place for you to share and gain insight on how to succeed and better serve more families in this rapidly changing marketplace. This is FDTV. Hello everyone, and welcome once again to another episode of FDTV. I'm here today with DJ Jons, and she's our Director of Learning and Development for Funeral Directors Life. She stopped by to give us some really important information about a training program that's really revolutionizing how funeral professionals are communicating the value of funerals with the families that they serve. DJ, thanks for being here.
It's good to be here, Rob.
So DJ, tell us more about this training program and how it really is changing the conversation with families.
Well, Rob, as you know, we've partnered with Dr. Alan Wolfelt on this project to really focus on giving and developing tools for funeral professionals so that they can share the why behind a funeral and the elements that make up a healing funeral, and being able to have a conversation with families with that dialogue so that they understand and appreciate the value of funerals.
So DJ, tell us how this workshop is allowing funeral directors to go out there and have these conversations with families.
Well, Rob, we really do understand how difficult it is for funeral directors to sit across from a family that basically says, I want a direct cremation. And to be able to come back and help educate them, and educate them in a way about the why behind funerals, that there's a real purpose for this. It is healing, it is meaningful. And what can happen if they don't have a healing and meaningful funeral. But the greatest challenge most funeral directors share with me is that they don't know how to have that conversation without it sounding like they're trying to sell the family something more. So we're looking for that conversation and education that doesn't even go anywhere near the issue of price.
Can you give us some examples of how you're using that in the workshops?
Oh, absolutely. The stories that we get back from funeral directors who have been through this training is amazing. There's no better word for it. They take it back and start sharing this information with families. When a family says they want a direct cremation, like a funeral director I worked with recently, he said they wanted a direct cremation. They shut him down every time he asked them if there was something more that they wanted. He then started asking questions. Did mom have, any special things that you can remember about her? Did she have music in her life? And when he got to music was the trigger. They started telling stories about her. They started telling him their favorite songs and the ones that they remember mom playing and mom singing. That opened up the world to them for building a meaningful and healing funeral. So when it was all said and done, they had a full, what we would call traditional funeral created. When they walked in the door, they wanted only a direct cremation. That's transformation. It is a true experience you can't replace with anything else. And funeral directors are walking away feeling that they have a new lease on their profession.
Aside from the workshops, are there other programs that you guys are doing that you're using this material for?
Absolutely, absolutely. And I would say the one that is coming up, Dr. Wolfelt will be speaking at ICCFA in March, so definitely that is a must-see. He brings it powerfully, and you can walk away with a lot of those tools that we've just talked about. But we also offer what we call Wolfelt CE. It's Funeral Director Continuing Education, and we give it in 1 hour increments, and we offer the why of funerals. We offer the conversations, how to have them, even from the CE courses. And then we also will offer the opportunity for us to go out and work with a funeral home with their entire team on location.
So DJ, if I was a funeral director or, addressing our funeral directors, how would we encourage them? What things can they do to get involved?
Right. I would say that the most significant option that we offer is our Wolfelt Experience workshop. That is a 2-day immersive deep dive into not just why we have funerals, but the elements that make up those healing and meaningful funerals, so that when they walk away from that 2 days, they have the words to be able to confidently talk to families about why it's so important to have a healing and meaningful funeral.
So DJ, tell me, what are 3 things that someone could expect to take away from one of these programs?
Okay. I would say one is they're going to have the language to be able to share this information, this education with families in a very conversational manner. It won't be, there's not a script. It's all natural, and they'll get that from these experiences. I would also say that we provide them with tools to support the conversation. So we offer brochures and booklets, graphics, materials to keep that not only in the forefront for them, but for them to share with the families that they are serving. And then third, and could be most important, is they'll have the confidence to have these conversations with families. If you don't have that experience in the workshop, you may never use it if you don't feel confident. And our funeral directors walk away from the Wolfelt experience with the confidence to go out and the next day share this with a family.
DJ, thank you so much for being on our program today. I mean, this stuff, I've heard about it, and the Wolfelt experience is a huge part of our sales initiatives moving forward this year, and something that I've participated in a lot. So I'm always glad to hear about how it's succeeding out in the field. Thank you for being on our program today.
Thank you, Rob.
If you'd like more information about participating in upcoming Wolfelt continuing education and workshop events, and I sincerely hope that you do, please email DJ at dj.jons@funeraldirectorslife.com for more information and to be the first to know. And of course, hearing from you on this topic as well as many others that we've covered, or even if you've had some questions about some things that you'd like to see covered on this program, we love hearing your feedback. Thanks for watching.